Okay, guys, this is the screenshot video that I said. I'm not happy about having to do this. However, I am not happy about the responsibility of a legal matter crashing being thrown at me. You can see here the screenshots of the conversations between us and me asking, is it okay to speak about the gags? Me also saying that we won't mention the solicitors and we put up a fake name whenever we did so that nobody could trace anything. And we were letting people know that there actually was a legal case impending. This was after Ray had already come on my panel to say that routers were looking into AD. Now, on top of that, there's also the conversation where I had told him that Ginger was going to be uploading with a flashcard video to say that AD had been gagged about talking about the Watts case. All the information came from him. He contacted me originally. I didn't contact him. He contacted me originally. So, when I get information sent to me, then I'm going to believe it. The Patreon thing, he said that he had been told that it had been terminated. When something's terminated, surely it doesn't matter if you go public with it. And the Reuters thing, again, if this was already a case, $1 billion case in $1 billion industry, surely us mentioning that on YouTube isn't going to do anything, because all the facts are there. The legal ramifications have already been set in place. So I'm not taking responsibility for this. Now, I really don't know what the problem is. Maybe people are upset that I'm not continuing to go with AD, but as I've said before, I'm not going to bully a senior. I finished what I started. And I told you all the reason why I were doing it to begin with, and I proved what I'd said, and that was it. I'm not going to keep on at him. If he wants to keep on with this case, disgusting as it may be, that's up to him. But as long as I'm not getting my work taken, or my children aren't being abused, and my family isn't being abused, my home isn't being abused, then that's fine. Now, so as I say, I don't know what the problem is, but it's my fault that AD's still online. No, that's not. And what people do need to realise is I'm not very well and I've got a life outside of YouTube. YouTube takes up a little tiny bit of my day, not my life. I've got other things to be getting on with. I don't want to be spending all my time thinking about this and doing this and talking about a case that's got nothing to do with me. And as I've said, I'm not happy about having to put these out. I don't like doing this, but if I'm going to be accused of doing something on a hate channel that's actually tried to cause fatality injuries to my children and myself, I'm not going to stand back. I'm not going to sit back and allow that to happen. I'm going to stand up for myself. And this is the first time that I've ever really done something like this. Does it make me sad? Yeah. I was fond of Ray. However, I'm not fond enough of anybody to take responsibility for something that isn't mine. In case you haven't noticed, I'm allergic to responsibility. And I'm certainly not going to have the responsibility for this thrown at me. Ray came on and broke the news himself. He called it routier. Any time that I asked him, could I break something online, he had given me permission to do so, or he was on panel when it was done. So whatever's bothering him now, this isn't my responsibility. Unless he's spoken with someone else, as I said, if I'd known that he was operating with other groups, I would never have got involved, lest something like this would happen. So this is me. This is the screenshots. If people want to believe them, that's fine. If people don't want to believe them, those are the kind of people that have tried to cause fatal injuries to my children and myself, and I'm not really fussed about their opinion. The police have asked me not to have any interaction between those people and channels, and I intend to fully do what the police have told me to do. But this is this is my answer to the allegations that are being made about me and blowing the Reuters case. This was nothing to do with me. Ray came on and broke this himself. And I will say one last thing. I'm going to be contacting the solicitors tomorrow morning, first thing, 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to be contacting them and asking them, did they have a case? And was my channel anything to do with them losing this case? If so, how did I do it? What was the reason for it? Because I never ever forced Ray to come on the panel. Ray was always happy to come on and interact. He was the one that came on and broke the Reuters case. Yes, I messed up with the Patreon thing. I did mess up on that. I know that I did, but I apologise profusely. The last time that he was on panel, I held my hands up and I said, yeah, I screwed up, which I did. You know, I got in touch with Martin and I said the Patreon's closed. Martin put a video up. You know, I jumped the gun, but really, if the Patreon was terminated, it shouldn't have mattered whether we'd went on live with it or not. If it was terminated, it should have been terminated. So I don't know. Maybe somebody's wires have been getting crossed. I really don't know. It's not my responsibility. I'm not very well. I'm not taking responsibility for it. I apologise for having to put these screenshots up because I really, really do not like doing this kind of thing. But whenever my reputation is being pulled apart and on a channel that has tried to cause fatality harm to my children, then I am going to do something about it. So there you go. These are the screenshots. It's very sad, but I didn't start it. But as always, I finish it. And I'll see you all later on. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And I'll see you all soon in 5, 4.